Ever heard the one about the guy who worked at a burger joint but thought he was a CEO? No? Well, buckle up because this is going to be a fun ride. Let's introduce you to our main man, Benny. Benny's kingdom is a sizzling griddle, his scepter a spatula. He flips burgers with the precision of a surgeon and the grace of a ballet dancer. Every day is a new adventure for Benny. Monday, he's dealing with the ketchup crisis. Tuesday, it's the great pickle shortage. By Wednesday, Benny's deep in the trenches of the lunch rush, whipping out cheesy masterpieces faster than you can say, "Extra onions, please." And don't get us started on Friday. Benny's job may seem simple, but he finds thrill in the mundane. He's content, happy, and always ready with a witty comeback for grumpy customers. So, our dear burger flipper thinks he's got it all. But wait until he meets Mr. Corporate. Meanwhile, in a high-rise building downtown, Mr. Corporate is juggling conference calls like a pro, or so he thinks. Picture this: a man in a slick suit, his tie askew, and a Bluetooth headset perpetually attached to his ear. This is our friend, Mr. Corporate. With a swagger that screams sophistication, he navigates the labyrinth of cubicles, balancing a hot cup of coffee in one hand, while typing an urgent email on his smartphone with the other. He's a multitasking marvel, a modern-day corporate gladiator. But wait, there's a twist. Beneath the suave exterior, there's a war raging. His inbox is a battlefield, his meetings are minefields, and the relentless ding of incoming messages is his constant drumbeat. Stress is his unwanted sidekick, but he puts on a brave face, a facade of control and poise. It's a humorous dance, a spectacle of corporate life. The interactions between Mr. Corporate and his environment are a delightful concoction of chaos and comedy. Looks like Mr. Corporate could use a break or maybe a burger. Imagine just for a moment if our burger flipper and Mr. Corporate decided to swap places for a day. Chaos or comedy gold? You decide. Now picture our burger flipper, let's call him Joe, stepping into the shiny corporate world. As he walks into the towering skyscraper, he's already overwhelmed by the sheer size of it. He's taken aback by the hushed whispers, the clacking of keyboards, and the endless sea of cubicles. His first meeting is nothing short of a disaster. He's bombarded with words like synergy, ROI, and analytics. It's like they're speaking an alien language. And don't get me started on the tie, it's like a straitjacket around his neck. You can almost see the longing in his eyes for his cozy burger joint. On the other side of town, Mr. Corporate, or let's call him Richard, is having a tough time of his own. He steps into the fast food restaurant, expecting it to be a walk in the park. Boy, is he wrong. He can't keep up with the orders flying in and flipping burgers. It's an art, not a task. Richard's burgers are either burnt to a crisp or rawer than a reality TV show. And the customers, they're not as forgiving as his PowerPoint presentations. His suit is now stained with ketchup and his dignity, well, that's stained too. As the day comes to a close, both Joe and Richard are exhausted. They've had their fair share of blunders and belly laughs. They've walked in each other's shoes and let's just say, the fit wasn't great. They've learned that every job comes with its own set of challenges and that they're better suited to their own roles. Well, they say the grass is always greener on the other side, but it seems like our friends are eager to get back to their own lawns. After a day of mishaps and mayhem, our friends are back where they belong. But have they learned anything from this experience? Well, let's find out. They are back in their own little corners of the world, with their own familiar routines. There's a certain charm in the simplicity of it all, isn't there? Our burger flipper, once again, is flipping burgers with an elegance no CEO could ever match. And our CEO? He's back in the boardroom, navigating those corporate waters with the finesse that our street-smart hero could only dream of. The humor lies not just in their relief, but in the realization that they are indeed perfect for their own jobs. So, the moral of the story? Love your job no matter how simple or complex it might be. And remember, a CEO can't flip burgers and a burger flipper can't manage a corporation. Or can they?